All right. So tonight you are going to learn about all the different kinds of perks available to you. And so if you don't have background noise and are able to converse with me, go ahead and do so because I think that that's more fun than me talking to myself sometimes. Okay, so first thing I just want you to think about is, did you know that you can actually make money in direct sales? Raise your hand. Did you know that? Did you know that 6% of women in the US, only 6% of women in the US make over $100,000 a year? And of those 6%, 80% of them are in a direct sales business,
Wow.
right? Did you know that there is a car program that's available to you in this business? Did you know that you are your own boss and you can make it as flexible or as inflexible as you want? And did you know that you can earn a trip to Hawaii, Disney World, Disneyland, diamonds multiple times, not just one time? So, those are some of the things that we're going to share with you tonight, you guys. So, the first and foremost thing that I want you to just think about is, when you came into this business, whether you're a consultant now or maybe you're a leader already, I want you to think about, did you know what was available to you as a consultant? Did you know all the perks that were there for you? No, we didn't, right? We came in thinking, I'm going to do this and that's it. Don't ask me to do anything else. And all of a sudden, we started maybe holding our first party, or maybe we went and did a vendor event, or maybe we brought in a new team member, right? And so I'm a firm believer that keep your ears open to hear the opportunities and the potential available to you. Keep your eyes open to see what's available to you and how it can fit into your lifestyle. And be open to the possibilities because you never know what the business can bring for you and your family. I also want you to just think about of the needs, wants, and desires that this business can provide for you and your family. You know, I know, especially us women, we never want to say that our husbands don't provide for us or the family. And the one thing I want you to think about is that by working your own business for your reasons and for the reasons of your family does not mean that your significant other or your spouse isn't providing. Doesn't mean that at all. What it does mean is that you might want something just for you. You might want to create this business just for something that you can call your own. Maybe this business is so that extra income for the needs, wants, desires, and dreams don't come from the family budget. And maybe you're looking for that new car where, again, it doesn't come out of the family budget. Or maybe you're looking to travel on Tupperware's dime versus your dime. Or maybe you're looking for that career change. So again, keep your ears open, your heart open, your eyes open, and let's dig in to see what the perks are that are available to you. So at first, there is always more in Tupperware. There is always the carrot of the week. There is, in this case, the daily carrot of the day, right, that our company is doing. Our company is one of the most giving companies that there are in the direct sales industry. They are constantly rewarding you not only with gifts and awards, but trips and paychecks. And not many companies do that. Okay, so I believe that our business changes people one person at a time. And it changes legacies, one person, one woman, and one family at a time. And so we've been doing that for over 71 years. 71 years, you guys. How cool is that? And so I'm excited to share with you the more that's available for you. So what more could your business do for you and your family? I want you to take just a moment. If you got pen and paper, I want you to just write down some of those extras, that you might want personally, or for your family, or for the kids, or maybe you're at a different phase. Maybe it's retirement. Maybe it's a tax break. What are some of those mores that you want? I'll give you a minute to write those down. What are some of the needs? You know, I know that sometimes when stay-at-home moms come into this business, they're looking for, you know, just depending on the age of their kids, they're looking to pay for the diapers. Or maybe they're looking to pay for a private school. Or maybe they're looking to just pay for the daycare provider for when the kids get home from school and the mom is out and about doing different things, or maybe volunteering. Okay, so what are those needs? Maybe the need is that the kids are going out for extracurricular activities, and those things are expensive. From the gear that they need to the cost of the sport or the activity. And maybe it's just so that money doesn't come out of that family budget. Maybe you're at a different phase where you're putting kids through college. And so maybe you want to save for that. Or maybe you want to pay for their housing. Or maybe you're in the next phase where you're empty nesters. And oh my gosh, now what? Now you can actually do things for you. There's a concept. So maybe you want to remodel. Maybe you want to go on a vacation. What's that vacation look like? Where is it at? Or like I said before, maybe you're at that place where you need tax breaks. And so this could be that tax break that helps offset the extra incomes that are coming in from the other streams that you have. Or maybe you're on that phase of retirement. And guess what? You want to enjoy retirement, and this extra income is going to provide for those retirement fun things where life's just beginning and you're doing different things in different stages. So whatever those needs, wants, and desires are, you guys, I encourage you to write down all phases. Have the big ones, have the small ones, and have the medium ones, and have them progress so that you can celebrate the mini wins to take you to the big wins. Does anybody have anything that they would like to share on what are some of their needs, wants, and desires? And you don't have to, but does anybody want to? No? All right. So I hopefully you wrote them down. I would love it if you would want to share them. Take a picture of them and you can private message me. You can private message me and your director, and just let us know what are some of those things, because we can certainly support you better with that, knowing how we can support you and how we can help those dreams, wants, and desires come true. All right. So the first thing, you guys, is as a consultant, you make money two different ways. Right? You make money from your commission. You make 25% on everything that you sell on your retail sales. So an example is, let's say you sell $100. You go out and collect $100. You make roughly $25 profit. You sell, and these are based off of the $500, you guys. We haven't adjusted those to the $600 yet. Though at $500, you actually make what, 100, well, at $600, you'd make $150. And at $1,000, make roughly $250 profit. You think that's pretty good income for some extra part-time? Yeah. Okay, so when you go out and do a party or collect orders, you get the money immediately, yes? Yeah. Yay. Again, we are only one of the top direct sales companies that do that. Many companies still send the commission checks. Okay, so know that you are in the right business. The other way that you earn money by being a consultant is when you hit your bonus levels. And you start hitting bonus is when you hit $1,500 in retail sales. Okay, which is, guys, not even 3 standard parties now, right? And it climbs based on however high your retail sales are. Okay? So those are the two ways as a consultant that you make money. Now, let me ask you, and again, if you're in a spot where you don't have to be on mute, come off mute. Now, if you stop selling, do you make money? Everybody shake your head, no.
I was going to say, nope.
No, you don't. If you stop selling, you don't make money. So let me ask you, how many of us would like to make money when we're sleeping? All those hands better go up, like two, maybe your feet, I don't know. I want to make money when I'm sleeping. So how do we do that? Well, let's look. That is what I call moving into our leadership program, okay? There's 3 levels in our manager leadership family, okay? So let's break those down for you really quick. First step after consultant is, everybody shout it out.
Manager.
Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, the next level after manager is
Star
manager.
Star manager. And the next level is
Executive manager.
That's right. All right. So there's 2 additional streams of income that you start earning when you become a manager. So let's look at those. Profit Plus, you get as a manager an extra 2% based on commissionable volume. Okay, so what your team sells on commissionable volume. So Profit Plus is basically based on your title. Vanguard bonus is the second, is actually the 4th stream of income, if you will. It's called our Vanguard bonus, and that's based on your unit sales volume. So we'll break that down for you. Okay, so as a manager, again, let's just quickly recap here. As a consultant, if you hold a party a week, okay, so you're doing 4 a month, you earn roughly $600. So your personal profit of your 25% plus your personal volume bonus, okay? If you do 2 parties a week, you're going to average about $1,400. That's again with your commission and your personal volume bonus. But now as a manager, you're gonna add, okay? You're gonna add 2 more sources of income. So the minimum for a manager is $2,500 in unit sales. That is on an average between you and 3 people, okay, because you bring in 3 people, 5 parties a month. Okay? So your profit plus off of $2,500 would be $3,750, and your Vanguard bonus would be $50. So your income opportunity, you guys, if you do 1 party a week, okay, is about $687.50. And if you're doing 2 parties a week, you're right around $1,487.50. So, I mean, it's extra income. Would you agree? For doing the same thing, it's extra income. Absolutely. So now let's look at as you move to Star Manager. Okay, as a Star Manager, you're going to add, okay, based on minimum team sales of $5,000 in unit sales, you have added 3 more people to your team. So now you have 6 besides you. Your profit plus goes up to 3% versus 2%. So you just gave yourself a pay raise. So now your profit plus is averaging about $113. And your Vanguard bonus is running around $80 extra. So doing the same thing, but you just offer the opportunity to more people, and you're teaching your consultants to do that, because guess what? You get to count 3 levels deep, you guys. Okay, so your income opportunity is almost $795. So let's say $800 if you, again, are doing a party a week. And if you're doing 2 parties a week, your income potential is about $1,600. Who can get excited about that? So see, you're starting to make some money while you're sleeping. Now, this part here, I get super, oh, and you know what? I'm leaving some of the most, like, kind of like the cherry on the top. Coming back here to manager quick. When you step up to manager for the first time, you guys, you get a $100 step up bonus. Whoop, whoop. Okay, who would like that? Who's gotten that? Yeah. Okay, so when you step up to a star manager for the first time, you get a $150 bonus. Now, back to our executive manager. This level here, you guys, is like, write this down on your sheet of paper. Executive manager equals the sweet spot. And you might go, the sweet spot, why? Well, I'm going to tell you why, okay? So the first thing is that when you step up to executive manager, you get a $200 first time bonus. 200 bucks, okay? The second thing is that your team requirements is 7,500, okay? You've added 3 more people to your team. But here we go. Your profit plus goes up to 4%. So it's right around $225. Your Vanguard bonus jumps up to 105. And now you get a 5th level of income at this level. And this is what we call your executive manager bonus, which is $150 extra every single month that you hit your title requirements. So 5 streams of income. So your income opportunity, if you're doing a party a week, is almost 1,100 bucks. If you're doing 2 parties a week, you're almost at, I'm going to say 1,900 to $2,000. What would an extra $2,000 a month do for you? Would that fill some needs, wants, and desires? Would that help some of those dreams come true faster? Maybe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. So you guys, there's obviously steps to get to exec, but keep kind of like put a target on the back of the executive manager and go after it as quick as you can. Because again, that is the sweet spot, but it doesn't stop here. So my job tonight is I wanted to whet your taste buds, if you will. I wanted to give you a glimpse, but not overload you. And then I'm going to come back to you at the end of this call, and I'm going to share some group coaching opportunities that you can have with me if you desire, okay? So again, keeping your ears and eyes open and knowing the possibilities. I will post this to you gals, so you have this at your fingertips. This is a chart that I absolutely love. It breaks down the manager level and when the team sales are at 25, 3,000, 35, and what your profit plus and your Vanguard bonus is. So it takes all the guesswork out. Same thing with star manager and same thing with executive manager. Takes the guesswork out, and what it does is it expands your vision. Because sometimes we get focused on the right now, where we're at, and we lose sight of where we want to go. This chart helps you stay in touch with where you want to go, okay? And then your directors, your uplines, they can help you, I can help you set the path to where you want to go as quick as you want to go, okay? So I said there was more, right? Well, the more is going up to director. Our director, so executive manager was the what spot?
The sweet
Sweet
spot.
spot.
The sweet spot. That's right. Nice job. You're listening. The director is the elite spot. So star or executive manager is the sweet spot. Director is the elite spot. So let's look at what this offers you. So directorship offers you multiple things. The first thing is, how do you get there? Now, again, I'm going to give you some numbers. Just kind of take them with a grain of salt because it might be the first time you're hearing this, but it won't be the last time you hear it, okay? So you have 3 months to complete what we call DIQ, Director and Qualification Program, to go to a director, okay? So you have 3 months. You can take all 3 months. Some people do it in 2 months. Some people have done it in 1 month. You accumulate $30,000 in sales, in team sales, okay? No month under 7,500. And you have 2 managers that have qualified, okay? So that's all great, but let's just highlight the big things. You get $1,000 step-up bonus. $1,000. Then your profit plus goes up to 6%, 7%, or 8% on all levels of your team. So let me just expand on that a little bit. In your manager, star manager, and executive manager, as your consultants start sharing the business and welcoming team members, you get to count sales 3 levels deep. So if Brenda welcomed Pam in and Pam welcomed Tammy in, okay, Tammy is a level 2 to Brenda. And Tammy welcomed Lisa in. Lisa is what level to Brenda? Third level. So Brenda would get to count Pam's sales, Tammy's sales, and Lisa's sales. Okay, now let's say Lisa brought in Lisa, okay? Now the second Lisa, she is what level to Brenda?
4th.
4th level. So would Brenda get to count the second Lisa?
No.
No. So as a director, you get to count all levels deep. So you might have levels of 5, 6, or 7 deep, and you get to count them all. That's exciting. The other exciting part is, remember at the beginning I said, did you know you can earn a trip to Hawaii or Disneyland or Disney World over and over and over again? Well, guess what? Yes, absolutely. You got it, Lisa. Trip for 2 to Hawaii, all expenses paid, and they give you spending cash. Trip for 4 to Disney, and they give you spending cash. Between those two, what would you guys take, Hawaii or Disney? Brenda.
Hawaii.
Okay, Lisa, you're going to take Hawaii.
Hawaii.
All right. Brenda.
Disney.
Disney. Tammy. Was that Hawaii? Okay. Here, let's take you off. There.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Hawaii. All right. So you guys, I want you to write those down. I want you to write down Disney. I want you to write down Hawaii. Get them in front of you. I even encourage you to go and find a picture of Hawaii or find a picture of Disney on Google and print it off. Print it and put it up. Put an X on that so that that X marks the spot. Let's go. Let's help you get there. And maybe you're going, Heidi, I don't like to travel. But dang, a 1.5 carat diamond ring, that would look pretty good on my finger. Okay? You can get a 1.5 carat diamond ring if you want. And you can earn that over and over and over again. Okay? Or they also have a technology package. So maybe you're like, I don't like jewelry really, or I have enough and traveling's really not my thing. But man, I like technology. So you could get a new computer with a copier, scanner, printer, and fax, along with a projector, and I call it a karaoke machine, but it's like a mic system, okay? You get all of that. You get that technology package. The options are unlimited and they're all yours. And you might take a trip one time and then you take a technology package the next time and then you take the diamond the next time. So it doesn't stop. And what about a car, a new vehicle? Would that make a difference for your family? I want you to think about, when was the last time you bought a brand new car?
2 months ago.
Yay, good for you, Lisa. Okay, so when was the last time you bought a brand new car? Have you ever been able to buy a brand new car? Is the car you have a car that gets you from point A to point B? Does that car cost you money? Does it nickel and dime you? So think about what it would do if you had no car payment, no insurance payment, no tax title or license, and you got a new car every year or two, depending on your qualification. Tupperware sends you a message and says, hey, Pam, we need to let you know we're going to have to order your new car. It'll be here in a couple of months.
Sweet.
Oh, darn, right? Oh, darn the bad luck. So, guys, there's a variety of different cars in our fleet that as you move forward in your business that you get to take advantage of. It's not just a pipe dream. Do you know 70% of our directors drive a vehicle? And the other ones choose to take the cash. So there is a cash option if you don't want the vehicle. So it's not a pipe dream. It is a reality that can be yours if you set the sights on it. And again, let your director know, let myself know, and we can help create that path for you to get where you want to go. Remember, it's dream big, start small, but begin right now. So that is the conclusion of this phone call of the perks. So the main thing is number one, I'm going to ask you, what were some of your takeaways? What was the one thing that really excited you? And the third thing is, what do you want to accomplish in the next few months with your business? What level of the business do you want to be at? So we'll give you a few minutes.
I want to accomplish manager. And the biggest thing that I took away from this was how the percentages change that you earn.
Okay. I love it. And Lisa, what's your last name? Lisa Patton, it's cutting off on my screen.
Schlegel, Schlegel.
All right. And Lisa, whose team are you on?
Tabitha's.
Okay, perfect. That's who I was thinking, but I was drawing a blank. Okay, I'm writing your name down. And I'll tell you guys what different kind of coaching technique or connection time that I'm starting here for the next few months, okay? All right, who else? What'd you take away?
Manager. This is Lisa Schultz.
Hey, Lisa Schultz.
And I was excited to see Tammy on the line. Yay!
Yay, I know. Hi, Miss Tammy. All right, so Lisa Schultz, you want manager, right?
Yes. Yep, I'll work on that.
All right. Was there anything that like excited you tonight that you heard?
Well, it's all good. I'd go to Hawaii again
Okay.
in a heartbeat.
Why not do it on Tupperware's dime?
That's right.
Right?
Tammy, you can come with me.
There you go.
I'll do that.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Lisa.
Yep.
All right, who else? What was something that jumped out at you?
I will say that a lot of things have changed since I started years ago, like the 90s.
Yeah.
I had done Tupperware, and it's like not necessarily the product hasn't changed. You've added a lot of things to the product, which is great because it kind of gives more people, especially like microwave stuff, simpler for people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with all the millennials coming in, they want something simple.
Yes, you got it.
So,
exactly right.
For sure. So yeah, I've noticed that, the packages, it's offering more things and stuff than they did years ago.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Excellent. And Tammy, I know you just came in.
Yeah, I did.
So, and so is there anything that jumped at you that you're like, man, this is like the level that I would like to go to?
Well, you see, our plan is,
Yeah.
'cause I work full time,
Yeah.
and our plan is by March,
Mhm.
my husband's going to retire.
Yeah.
Well, this is like a thing for us for retirement, for me,
Yeah.
it'll be give me something to do
Mm-hmm.
is basically what it'll be.
You bet.
So eventually, I mean, I've already talked to some of my coworkers, and they're already I don't have any books yet, but they're already asking for them.
Excellent.
So I'm waiting for my kit to come in so I can give them the book.
I love it. And obviously you can take it on the road with you wherever you go.
Exactly. That's kind of one of the things too, because it's so remote. You can do it anywhere, which is nice.
Absolutely.
And with technology nowadays, you can do everything online. So
yes, it's unlimited on what you can accomplish and who you
so
can.
my plan is to get more. I start from the bottom and work my way up is kind of where I want to go. So I do like the fact that you don't have to push. I do like that.
Absolutely.
I can work on my own terms. I don't have to go and, you're not required to do so many parties or do any of that, which is good.
Absolutely.
And the product sells itself anyway.
Yes.
So.
Absolutely. It's having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. Thanks for joining tonight. Okay. Anybody else?
Manager.
Brenda, manager. Let's get you there, girl.
I'm trying.
Right? This is your month. Let's do that.
Oh.
Awesome. All right. So ladies, what I'm going to encourage you to do is reach out to your directors. You can also copy me in on it in a private message. And, let's just have you share like what we can do to support you. Okay, what we can do to support you and how we can help you. And again, if you just want to reiterate one of the takeaways that you took from this call tonight, you can post that in Shazam or again in a message to your director and myself, just because that helps me know what takeaways were. And if you have other tips or suggestions, I am always open to knowing that as well, because again, my business is to help support you and give you what you need. And then lastly, I'm just going to share with you really quick what this new group messaging coaching is that I am doing for the next few months. So what it is I'm going to have several groups that will be via Messenger. Okay. And it is for people who want more from their business. And so there's all different levels. I created a poll in Shazam. So if you haven't seen that, go in there and look and just mark down where you're at. And here's the purpose of it, is that I'm going to group people based on their likeness in their business. Okay. So you might be a brand new consultant who wants to go through the Confident Start program successfully. I mean, it's a $1.5 million program and is the most lucrative one that there is in the direct sales industry. We want to help you accomplish all of those 7 levels. So you would start off in that group. And that group will consist of just short tips and ideas, some quick training, like 5-minute video, or it can also be a rotation of just those team members that are in there that are working towards the same thing as you are sharing tips and ideas of what they're doing to accomplish the levels that they already have. So it's group effort as well as you get time and learning from me one-on-one. Once you've accomplished that group, you're going to, before I was saying you get booted out of it, but I like graduating better, okay? You graduate from that group, and then if you're working towards the next level of whatever that group is, that maybe it's Branson, okay? Did y'all see we're going to Branson? Yay! Maybe it is manager, maybe it's working towards wheels. Again, depending on where you're at in your business, you'll graduate to that next group. So you always be in just one group, okay? But the mission is to help support you, give you what you need when you need it without taking a lot of your time, okay? And a group effort based on likeness of other team members. So that's what that is about, in case you had more questions or hadn't seen it yet, and then you read it and you're like, what's this really about? That's what it's about. So again, make sure that you comment on that poll, because my mission is to get that started for all the groups tomorrow and Friday. We've already started some of them, so I want to get that going as quickly as possible for all of you. And I actually stole this idea from a couple of girlfriends who are almost to the top of their company in another direct sales business. They've been doing it for about a year and have had extremely successful results from it. And their team members have absolutely loved it. So I am a resource queen. I like to research and then tweak it and bring it to us. And so this is what we're going to run with for the next few months and just kind of get some feedback and see what we like and what we need to change. Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So any questions I can answer for you? Otherwise, we will let you off this phone call. Thank you for spending some time with me tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, Heidi.
Thank you.
You're so welcome, you guys. Have a great rest of your evening.
You too. Bye.
I have one question for you.
What's that?
Tammy was wondering, how long does it take to get her kit? Is there a way we can track it? I can't see it on my computer.
Did you entered it in under you though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can see her under me.
Mm-hmm. Under the
I was just wondering when they mail it.
It usually takes 3 to 5 business days.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I did that. When was bingo? Was that Thursday? I did it Friday. So it should be